You're listening to On the Job with PORAC, hosted by PORAC President Brian Marvel and Vice President Damon Kurtz.
Well, thank you, Kurt, again for being a corporate sponsor again this year. CrossCountry has immediately, when they found out about our program, jumped on it and participated in it, and we're super appreciative of that and all the support that you've shown our members. As a corporate sponsor, obviously, one of the things that you went out and completed was a member package. Why don't you tell us a little bit about for being a member of PORAC and what that gets us and our members with CrossCountry?
Thank you, Brian. Yep, it's an honor to be able to be a corporate sponsor for PORAC and its members. We've enjoyed working, and it's been great to be able to work with all your members. So what does that package look like? So if you're an active, retired, or family member of PORAC, your member benefit is we waive our lender fee. Lenders charge fees, various fees, depending upon who the lender is. Our fee normally that we charge is $1,490, so your member savings right off the top is $1,490. The other thing that we like to pride ourselves on is that it's a personal process for the member when they go through the home loan process, whether they're purchasing a home or refinancing a home, meaning it's a one-touch person. So if you are going to do a loan with me specifically or with one of my members, you're going to have us as your primary source of contact all the way through the process. We discount our rates as well for members, and we have a team that's just dedicated to working for PORAC members as well. So that's kind of in a nutshell what that is. Our goal is to to educate and inform members about the home loan financing process. So, hey, look, if I want to buy a house, what are the steps that I need to take? And are those steps going to, give me the information that I need to make a decision? How much can I afford? So educate and inform. We're not here to sell. We're just here to educate and inform and provide the opportunity for the member to get financing, save them money, and to get them into a home if they're looking to buy.
Well, and speaking from experience, I used you specifically a couple of years ago. I refinanced my house, and then lo and behold, it was about a year later, the rates dropped even more, and I gave you a call and said, hey, what do you think? And that's the other part, is you give sound advice on whether or not it's the right decision to refinance, even from the rate you're at right now. Again, the personal service was there, and then I get to see you at these events and know that I can always come to you and ask questions about what's going on with the rates and things like that. So I appreciate what you do, and firsthand, I think you do a great job for our members.
Thank you, Damon. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was, just the way the interest rates worked out, it made sense. And, we hope that every time when you take a look at that closing statement, that it didn't cost you much to get into that home, right, or to get that loan. And so that was great that rates came down and you're able to still do a 0-point loan. And it was in the process when we try to make sure we get it done in a timely manner as well.
Well, I think it's huge for the members too, to whether or not you have that comfort level with somebody, even if it's not you, whoever it may be, if you do see the rates, who do I call, what do I do? And for me, it was like I just text you, like, hey, you available for a call, have a quick conversation, does this make sense? And it turned out that it did, and I'm sitting pretty good right now.
Saving more money.
Yeah.
Paying down that loan faster.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, thank you about that.
And it is important about the relationships, and that's why when we built this corporate partnership program is we wanted to work with people that knew we were going to have long-term relationships. We could build that trust. Our members could see you at the chapter meetings, and I think that's really how you develop the ability to approach people and offer a product. One, that we've done our due diligence up here and at headquarters, but also that you're attending those chapter meetings and meeting with those folks, and they're getting to see who you are as a person versus somebody who is constantly trying to sell us stuff, versus, hey, we're here to provide a benefit for being a member of PORAC, but like you said, we're here to educate you on making probably one of the biggest purchases of your life, a house. And that's really why, when we had our conversations with you, was how do we craft a program to help our members get into the house that they want to be in? Because a lot of these times, these folks are going to live their entire life in there, and especially in the state of California. What are you looking at for, rates in 2022? I mean, it just seems like we're somewhat turbulent times right now with the finances.
Yes, the cost of money over the last couple of years had gotten really cheap. Whether you're buying a car or refinancing your home or buying your home. So if you're first time out in the market looking to buy a house, and you've put in offers on homes, what you'll find is it's difficult to get an accepted offer maybe on that first home that you look at, because you're competing against other buyers. And so what it is with interest rates going up, what that'll do is it's going to make it a little more expensive for people to purchase homes, and maybe you're not going to have as many buyers putting in offers on homes, and hopefully that'll free up a little bit more inventory for first-time home buyers or another buyer from selling their house and buying another house. And what I think we'll experience is we're not going to see home values drop anytime soon, or probably at all, because people have to still qualify. I just think that as the cost of interest rates go up, that you'll just have fewer people coming in and placing offers on homes, and that'll create hopefully more opportunity. There are a lot of new construction depending upon what part of California you're in. You'll see there's a lot of new homes being built, and hopefully those will come to inventory in the next 6 months to 18 months, and that'll create additional homes for people to buy. But I think it's a matter of being patient. Also having a strategy when you're going to go purchase a home is getting yourself pre-approved for a home loan, and that's a no-cost process, and that's something that we offer to PORAC members. And we just gather all of your information, and we understand what your specific financial situation is and what's going to be affordable for you in terms of a monthly housing payment. And then we're able to take that and translate that into what does that look like for a sales price of a home. And then make sure that you're working with a realtor that you trust and believe in, and we work together as a team to help you get into that home. So being a competitive buyer means that you're prepared, you understand what it's going to cost, or what your monthly housing payment is going to look like once you get that accepted offer, and there you have no surprises that way.
Are you do you offer FHA, jumbo, VA loans?
So thank you about that. So one of the great things about CrossCountry Mortgage in our group is we have a full menu of loan products that can meet a variety of home buyer needs and or for refinancing. So if you are active in the service or out of the service as a military, we offer VA home loan financing. Benefit of that is you can come in with a zero down payment. The other incredible benefit is it doesn't matter how big your loan amount is. So you could buy a house for $300,000 with zero down, or you could buy a house for $850,000 with zero down. That's a great benefit for a VA loan. FHA loans is a 3.5% down payment. It allows to kind of stretch and flex the home buyer's ability. So, for example, if maybe they didn't have the best credit history over a period of time, it really allows that first-time home buyer that maybe had some credit challenges before, just doesn't have very much money to get into a house, allows them to get into that home, and then maybe down the road later on that, after they build equity and their credit improves, they can refinance out of that loan. And then jumbo loans. So those are loans that are, if your loan amount exceeds a certain amount, right now it's like the conforming loan limits have went up to $647,200 in the United States. So there are certain areas of California that are high-cost markets. But there are a lot of other affordable areas in California that aren't high-cost markets. And so if your loan amount exceeds $647,200, that gets into a different loan program. We offer that. for like I know all of our members were police officers, but if people who are self-employed or something like that, we have the programs that help to get them qualified to get into a house. The other interesting thing, if I may, is we have access to down payment assistance programs, which are extremely helpful, especially for that first-time home buyer. And so let's say a member is struggling, they don't have their VA benefit, but they're struggling to really come up with that 3% down. We have a down payment assistance program available where it'll help with that down payment. And it's money that it's not a loan. It's actually it's like a gift. It's a gift from this agency that is offering that. And then there is also, if the member is looking to buy a home but they really don't have the money for the down payment or for closing costs, there's also an additional down payment assistance program where they can get up to 6% of the money to help cover the down payment and closing costs. And if they hold on to that loan for 3 years, that second mortgage is forgiven. So these are creating the opportunities for members to get into a house if they just haven't had a chance to save it. They have the income that they can afford. They just haven't had the chance to save the money. This gives them that opportunity to get into a house. And I think that, for new members, right, that have just gone in the or that just started out maybe in the first 12 months to 3-4 years, stability, home ownership provides that stability, right? So I think for your various associations, if you have, if your member is stable, they got that home, they're that homeowner, there's a lot of commitment and desire to drive to want to stay where they're at and to, know that they have that house that they're living in and also build a family from there too.
So say you're an officer, you've been working many years, due to good financial bookkeeping and making sure your finances are in good shape. You want to look at investment properties. Does CrossCountry offer programs for that?
Yes, CrossCountry does. So let's say, hey, gosh, I'm a homeowner right now. Been a homeowner for a long time, and I have an opportunity to maybe go out and purchase another home, not as my primary residence, but I want to buy it and turn that into a rental property, or also referred to as an investment property. And then you're thinking to yourself, gosh, what do I need to come up with, like 25% down or 30% down or something like that? Well, actually, no. CrossCountry offers, you can come in as little as 15% down. Now, 15% down payment can still feel like a lot of money, but as you had mentioned, Brian, if over time you've been able to save or maybe take advantage of some of the equity in your existing home, maybe borrow some money from that to go out and purchase another home, you can come in with 15% down. With that said, hey, gosh, maybe California, I live in California, I work in California, but maybe I want to go out and find an investment property in a different state. We're licensed in all 50 states, so we can handle that financing for you in Arizona or Nevada or wherever you choose to purchase. If you're buying an investment property, this can also be for a second home. This could also be for a primary residence. So if you're also looking at financial planning for the future, hey, look, I want to buy a house now, but maybe in 6 months or 6 years from now or 10 years from now, maybe this investment property might end up being the home that I'm going to move to after I retire, or it's going to be a vacation house. So that 15% down makes it seem a little more attainable or reachable to be able to buy an investment property, and that's helping to build out your real estate portfolio and your financial portfolio for sure.
With that program and the other programs that you offer, officers, they come to the end of their career and they may not want to continue to live in the state of California. Is CrossCountry, are they in every state in the union?
Yes. So, last year, in 2021, probably about 5% of the members that we had helped provide financing for, they had retired and were looking to relocate out of the state of California for a variety of reasons. Maybe primarily just what's more affordable. And So we can get you prepped. So let's say, hey, gosh, I'm going to retire in 6 months from now. We can help you figure out when you want to relocate somewhere else out of the state of California. We actually have a few members that have relocated to Tennessee as a popular area. But all 50 states, we can handle your financing for you. And that member benefit carries with you. So, I'm looking to I'm going to retire, sell my house, and I'm going to go out and buy another house. I had multiple members that we had helped last year that did exactly that. Hey, Kurt, I'm going to retire in June 2021. On the 30th of June, my house is going to sell, and I'm out shopping right now to buy a house. Great. We can help you with that and, work with you and the realtor in that state that you're looking to buy that house, and we'll get your financing taken care of for you.
How big is CrossCountry?
So CrossCountry is, we are, in terms of mortgage banking, so just doing residential financing, we're within the top 10 in the United States. We have branches throughout all 50 states of the U.S. Many branches actually in California. A number that may or may not seem significant. We do about $4 billion in financing a month, and so that's a lot of homeowners purchases or refinances that we've helped out, and we've grown over the last few years. The also other neat thing is that when your loan closes, the relationship doesn't stop there. The majority of the loans that we finance, we keep. And so where you'll be making your mortgage payment to is CrossCountry Mortgage. So, hey, look, I've got a question about my property taxes being paid or, on my loan just in general. You just give us a call. We can get that answer for you. We can contact our servicing department and get the information for you. So, the relationship doesn't end at the time we close a loan. The relationship just continues on.
What is a good website to reach you at?
So best way to find us and for your member benefit would be CrossCountry Mortgage, and then search for Kurt Conkling, CurtConkling, and we'll also post this on the PORAC website as well. But that'll take a link that'll come directly to our particular website for the member benefit. And then you'll be able to click on a link from there. And then if you're looking to apply, as soon as you apply, it'll come right to us and we'll get notified directly. We actually have an email address specific for PORAC members. So it's PORAC@myccmortgage.com. And we have a phone number as well that's specific for PORAC members. So if you call in that number, then you have that. It'll come right to us. And that number is 855-847-0975. So not only do we have the relationship, but we have numbers that are designated. So when that call comes into my team or that email comes into my team, you're getting us, and we know exactly who you are.
That's awesome. And also, you've been attending a lot of the chapter meetings. So if you're at any of our chapter meetings in the state, there's a very great likelihood that Kurt or somebody from his team will be there. We set up that very specific email address for our members to write in. So when they get that email, they know you're a PORAC member, and it's going to be handled accordingly. We thank you for that. We thank you for your corporate sponsorship, and also for your platinum sponsor at our symposium. So we really appreciate all the support that CrossCountry has shown, not only PORAC, but our membership. So thank you for being on.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Damon. We appreciate it.
That's all the time we have today on our latest episode of On the Job with PORAC. Visit PORAC.org to learn more about California's largest law enforcement organization, representing over 77,000 public safety members. Be sure to check out and share our monthly podcasts and past episodes on our website or wherever podcasts are available. Lastly, we'd like to close out by thanking our nation's law enforcement. We hope you stay safe and have a great day.